Yo, what's up everybody? It's Cloaked Schemer, aka the Story of the Noob, and today I want to talk about a weapon that I've fallen in love with in Warframe, and wanted to give a review and a kind of build to it on how to make this weapon very efficient and extremely overpowered at the moment. I had to do a little skip editing here, but this weapon is the Ferrox. The one weapon I rarely see anybody ever use, but I decided to use it because I thought it looked pretty cool. Basically, this weapon is like a laser pistol with little throwing capability. You can't fight with it as with melee or anything, but it has a nice laser that pretty much has a really nice critical damage and overall critical multiplier. And with 2 mods, I was able to get the multiplier up to 7 times. And basically now it's just like a slaughterhouse with this weapon, especially when you get headshots, and I'll show my build right now. If you're here for top quality editing and some high definition explanation, then you're not going to get none of that with this video. I'm just going to show you what I got, and here's the Ferrox in all its glory. See, I recorded this without actually recording my own voice, so I don't know what's going on here. I was looking at it, just like admiring it, and here where I show my stats, and I was going, oh yeah, let me show a big reveal, and then boom, big reveal right here. But these are what I have for it. I got hammer shot, serration, argon scope, which cost me 2,000 platinum, but it was worth it. Vital sense, point strike, split chambers, and speed trigger. Now for this type of build, it mainly focuses on its critical and a lot of damage, and that's pretty much what you want for this weapon, is critical and damage. I was going to recommend putting in shred, but you don't need more fire rates, so I'll recommend something with puncture. But for anything else, I would not recommend heavy caliber as like extra damage, because this thing will be shooting all over the place, and sometimes its secondary does come in handy, tossing the thing in the ground while you're being overrun and using your extremely overpowered secondary, which I use the sonic ore or whatever they call that thing. Not sure about adding any kind of elemental mods, but yeah, if you want to take a screenshot or whatever, that's my build for it. I mainly focus on its critical damage and some high. Now I know what you're thinking. This is probably the worst explanation video I've ever seen about Warframe weapons. And I do agree with you. I don't make a script. I don't edit my videos constantly because I'm too lazy to do any of that stuff. But overall, this is a really nice weapon. I like it. You might like it. I would highly recommend it. To unlock this weapon, you need to go to the clan dojo to get it. It's pretty cheap to make, although I did buy salvages to make it because I was too lazy to farm salvages. And I don't know, it's a pretty good gun. Mainly focus on criticals and critical damage, with a little bit of damage on the side and maybe some speed, so that way you can shoot faster. This is my favorite gun, and I don't know, it's like shooting a Star Wars lightning pistol, whatever the hell those people call it nowadays. And I know I had a couple of guys get pissed off at me because I was just standing there doing nothing, shooting my blaster, and this thing would just constantly mow down anything in its path. I think it has a natural punch through to it. I mean, puncture does count as punch through, so it's easy for like a straight line crowd control. And I would highly recommend always aim for the heads. It does have a really nice accuracy, so aiming for the heads makes it really easy. As you can see right here, I'm just getting prepared at the door. Boom. I just took down a line of those people with just one shot, and I'm still just having fun here. That guy's probably getting pissed off that he's just running over there with a melee weapon, but don't want to take your time. So Ferrox, whatever, is a really nice gun, does high damage. Highest I've ever seen it do at the moment was 40,000. But see ya.